Hello everyone, my name is Akshat Bharadwaj and today at Tekdig we have something really exciting to talk about. That is DJI Phantom 3. क्या बात है, अब कहाँ गया?
So let's begin unboxing the Phantom 3 Professional Quad Copter. This is how your quadcopter is going to look like when it is finally assembled. We have with us the aircraft body of the quadcopter, and it is equipped with a camera which is able to record videos in 4K, and we have a gimbal clamp above that. Next we have the controller of the quadcopter. Ironically, it is quite heavier than the quadcopter itself, and we have two joysticks to control the movement of the quadcopter and some controls to control the movement of the camera that is equipped on the quadcopter. These are the antennas. This is the 4480 mAh battery that comes with this DJI Phantom 3 quadcopter. And this box contains the charger of the quadcopter. This case contains two pairs of propellers which will enable our quadcopter to fly. And lastly, we have an accessories kit that contains an assortment of accessories for a smooth flight of our quadcopter. We have a micro USB cable with us, which is used to connect your phone that contains a DJI app to the remote controller. And we have some tools like the propeller wrencher and the vibration absorbers. So now we are done with the unpacking of the DJI Phantom 3 Professional Quadcopter. Now that we have unboxed the DJI Professional Quadcopter, we are ready to launch it, but first you must ensure that the battery that comes with the quadcopter and the remote control are charged. So first of all, we begin the charging process. This here is the charger. We connect it to a UK style switch. Now this charger has two wires emerging from it. The larger one gets connected to the battery. And the smaller one gets connected to the remote control through this port. Now since this battery is a LiPo battery, it should take approximately 4 hours to charge, and this remote control should take approximately 2 hours to get charged. Now we have finished charging our battery and the remote controller of the DJI Phantom 3 Professional Quad Copter, and I am going to show you how you activate the remote controller of the quadcopter. So first of all, what you have got to do is you have got to fix your phone on this phone handler so that you may be able to get the live feed of the videos which is being recorded by the camera fitted on the quadcopter. So in order to adjust your phone, you have to press this button right here and unhinge so that your phone can fit better here. Now I am fixing my phone here. Now we have a micro USB cable to connect your phone to the remote controller of the quadcopter. This cable goes at this port right here. Now to turn this remote controller on, you have to press this button twice and hold it till it becomes on. Now these lights indicate that the remote controller has now been turned on and the phone has become active, which says that the USB has been connected. So here we are getting an option to activate the DJI app. We are pressing OK. The feed of the camera on this phone, but since the camera has been turned off, we are now going to activate the aircraft body of the quadcopter itself. So first of all, we are going to fit the propellers on the quadcopter. Now be very careful while fitting the propellers on the quadcopter, because the propellers which you will have, we have two pairs of propellers. Two of them have a silver cap while two of them have a black cap. Now you have to be very careful while fitting these propellers on the quadcopter, because this quadcopter has two silver faces and two black faces. These two are the silver faces while these two are the black faces. You can see right here. So the silver capped propellers need to be fixed corresponding to the silver faces. The similar propellers will be on opposite sides. We have now fitted the propellers onto the quadcopter. As you can see, the silver cap propellers are on the opposite ends while the black cap propellers are on the opposite ends. So we will now be inserting the battery into the quadcopter. This is the slot where you will be inserting the battery of the quadcopter. And make sure that where you see these gold plated plugs, this is where this end of the battery needs to be inserted from. Now that we have inserted the battery into the quadcopter, the same procedure will be used to turn this quadcopter on. You have to press this button twice and hold on to it until the quadcopter becomes active. Now, the sound you just heard indicates the activation of the quadcopter, and as you have already seen that this camera positions itself into its default position as the quadcopter gets turned on. As you can see, we are getting a live feed of the video which is being captured by the camera on our quadcopter, and as I rotate the camera of our quadcopter, you can see we are getting an unhindered stream of video onto our mobile phone. Now you will be able to see the equipment of our production house here. And this video looks even more spectacular with the quadcopter levitating upwards in the air at high altitude.